Hi friends, welcome to Mechanical Explorations. So in this part I am going to discuss about an important interview based question. This is a very basic questions, so we'll be starting with basics. So first, initially in any interviews regarding ISRO, BARC, DRDO and in IIT interviews they will be asking these questions only. See, here I'm taking the question as relation between V and omega. That is, here you have to take the terms like that is V is velocity and omega is angular velocity, and relation between acceleration and angular acceleration, that is A and alpha. So what are the formulas we remember is V equal to R omega, right? And for acceleration and angular acceleration, A equal to R alpha. See, this is the formula, but what is the correct relationship? If they ask in interview, you have to tell V equal to omega R and acceleration equal to alpha R. That is cross. Please make it as cross. See, this is the correct thing. If you tell V equal to R omega, that's wrong. V equal to omega cross R is the right thing. And this is the right thing. These two things are right. If anyone asks in you in interview, then giving a definition, these things also will come you in handy. This is also correct. See, if likewise for torque, if anyone asks you, you have to tell if you tell force into one of the perpendicular distance between them, okay, but if you able to tell this thing, that is going through formula F cross R, but the correct thing is torque equal to R cross F, but make sure that you are telling this with a vector, because torque is a vector quantity. You have to tell T vector equal to R vector cross F vector. If you are telling only this thing is enough. This is very much right. If you are able to tell T vector equal to R vector cross F vector, it's very much 100% correct for answering what is torque. And when you are coming to Coriolis acceleration, see, for Coriolis acceleration, simply the extra acceleration we can tell when we have a frame of reference. When the frame of reference is moving, there will be an extra acceleration. I will be making a separate video on what is Coriolis acceleration for your better understanding. But if an interviewer asks you a question, you need not to say much detailed things like the definitions. See, actually, it's Coriolis acceleration. It's Coriolis acceleration. C is Coriolis, A is acceleration. It is 2 V omega. Like the formula will be, you will be studying the formula like this. But you have to tell Coriolis acceleration is 2 omega cross V relative. That is, relative is a very important term. Because Coriolis acceleration, you will be having an example like slotted bar. The slider will slide with respect to slotted bar, because it's sliding the slotted bar, right? So the velocity will come with respect the slotted bar with respect to the slider, or slider with respect to the slotted bar. So that's why the V relative is being taken here. See, if anyone asks what is Coriolis acceleration, you have to make sure that you have to tell Coriolis acceleration A vector, that is, it's also a vector. Please make sure that you are telling a vector here, right? 2 into omega cross V relative. If you are able to tell this one thing, it's very much enough, and it's very much okay. Like Coriolis acceleration, A vector equal to 2 into omega cross V relative. Please don't forget the term relative. It's very much important. And now coming to gyroscopic torque, what you have to tell for the gyroscopic torque is the thing is I omega cross omega V is the thing, and you can tell that I into omega V cross omega. If you are able to tell this thing, then this will be the answer for the interviewer question, what is gyroscopic torque. So I have discussed a relation between what is the velocity, angular velocity, and acceleration and angular acceleration, and also how to tell the torque and Coriolis acceleration, and also gyroscopic torque. So these are the main basic things. If you go for IIT also, interviewer asks these questions only. And BARC, that's a different scenario. You have to derive. I will make a separate video on that so that you can understand what is going on BARC like that. But if they want to ask the basic questions, these are the questions, and there are a lot of basic questions. So you need not to tell everything, every definitions for all those things. You just tell these things, the formula T vector equal to R vector cross F vector, like that. It's 100% correct, and you need not to tell even a single word than this. Hope so you got this video. I think so you understand. So if you have any doubts on regarding any interview questions, or I plan to make a separate topic on a GATE series like or ESC series, like focusing on problems. So we'll be addressing a lot of problems, and you can be able to get a clarity on all those things. So thank you. I will see you in next coming videos.